What did Jonathan Groff say while playing Riichi Mahjong? My luck's back, can't you see? We just won a hand with over 3. My rank will rise, I know ball. We will get to Celestial after all. And when you push, I will shove. Because calling chasing Riichi with Pinfu is something that I do love. Pawn, 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 pawn. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are, folks. Thanks so much for allowing me to take a break. We just took a break from New Year's to, from Christmas Eve to New Year's Day today. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Again, thank you for all your support. It's an absolute privilege. Thank you so much. Anyway, we're back. We're playing Mahjong Soul. I got a lot of housekeeping to do at the top of today's YouTube upload, okay? At the top of today's video. So if you just want to see me get down and dirty in the Jade Room, skip ahead a little, but there's some exciting stuff. Yusong, what have you been working on all this off time? Well, I'll tell you what I've been working on. Give me one second. Jong! I made these. I made these sheets. For how to play Riichi Mahjong. I made 9 of them. Graphic design is not my passion. And yet, nevertheless, he persisted in Adobe Photoshop anyways. I made these because, you know, I've seen a lot of IRL Riichi Mahjong resources, right? A lot of handouts, and they're all just really overwhelming. The text is giga small. There's like hardly no room to explain anything. If you've ever received a Yaku sheet, oh, we're gonna get into this, okay? If you've ever received a Yaku sheet, and these resources are helpful. I'm not trying to throw shade. It's just like the information is really, really condensed. They're good for intermediate players, but they're not good for beginner players. So you might see like an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and it's like everything 55 Yaku, 55 burgers, men's and shit. You ever if you're a new player and you're like, oh, Pinfu is men's and shin, yo, that does not mean anything. You know what I mean? That's just really overwhelming. So I made these. It's not perfect. It's definitely not perfect. But I was like, these are the Yaku that you kind of need. I even explained Pinfu. This is messed up, by the way. You ever have to type out a paragraph explanation of Pinfu? It's impossible. I made these because of something else that we're about to get into. But anyway, these 9 sheets, and again, it glosses over a lot, but it's kind of all you need to get a game of Riichi Mahjong going. It's in the community Discord, the Discord. This community's Discord, link down below. If you click on the Mahjong General tab, and then you go to the pinned messages here on the top right, you'll be able to see that. I'm covering it up right now, but that's where you'll be able to see it. The reason that I made this is because, bam, I'm doing a thing with a local library. I'm doing an event with a local library. Other streamers, they're going to TwitchCon. Yusong, find them at your local library. We're doing a Riichi Mahjong meetup in the aptly named Friends Room. If you're in the Southern California area and you're available on Saturday, January 10th, we're partnering with another Riichi Mahjong club in the area. We're partnering with the library. I'll be there to help teach Riichi Mahjong, to play some games of Riichi Mahjong. Now, the event goes from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m., but I will only be able to be there from about 12 p.m. to about like 2:15, 2:30-ish. So just in case, you're coming in for the tail end, I won't be there for the entire thing. I got to leave like half an hour early, but I'm so excited for this. I'm really excited because I get to bust out my new teaching supplies, because I genuinely love teaching Riichi Mahjong. Call me a masochist all you want. This is very exciting. I'll leave a link to this. Even if you can't make this one and you're in the Southern California area, this is a Discord server called Southern California Riichi Mahjong. There's bi-weekly meetups every other week. It's free, it's fun, it's English speaking, it's casual. It's a great way to meet friends. I'll leave this linked in the description as well. So that's a lot of the housekeeping that we needed to do today, folks. We're back. Oh my god, do I still remember how to play Riichi Mahjong? Of course I do. We're going into the Jade Room today. And as we load in, let me just say this. If you like the song, or if you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. And it brings us to our featured comment of the day. Ode Blue writes, Riichi know me, fish fear me. Okay, am I allowed to put this on a hat? And are we allowed to use this as our first piece of community merch? Okay, I'm being facetious here. I still think it's too early for merch. I don't know. And plus I don't have any like. I mean, that's the closest to a banger merch idea that I've got. But like. We'll know. I think we'll know when the time is right. What are we gonna do? Release blankets with my face? It's just. The idea of thinking about merch and doing that scares me. But hey, I think we'll know when the time is right. We'll absolutely know. I also want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. Haven't recorded in a long time. Holy smokes! Zocard, Catherine D, Riichi, Grumpy Bubby, Clearcast, and Darren T. Thank you so much for the support. You have any idea how moving this was to not be creating videos on YouTube and to still like trust me, I understand how wonky making YouTube videos and streaming is. I understand how lucky that is. Thank you so much for your support even as I was taking a break. Thank you so much. If you're interested in joining the Patreon, it is sincerely the best way to support me. The link is down below in the description. They give me the biggest slice of the pie there. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as access to the shout out like you're hearing right now, and a whole bunch more. So if you're interested, the link is down below. Thank you so much. Crosslord, oh, we're so back. You want to know why? Here we go. We're folding, baby. Hang on. I want to make sure that I'm folding like with giving myself the best chances to get back into Tenpai. I'm coming back to Riichi Mahjong a renewed individual. No longer will I just be turning my brain off and playing bad Riichi Mahjong. I'm in the business of playing good Riichi Mahjong. Probably should have cut the one of characters there, but overall, I'm in the business of playing good Riichi Mahjong. Okay, this is still okay. 2 tiles away from the big T, the big Tenpai. I don't really love the idea of throwing the, oh, wow, really? I don't love the idea of throwing, yeah, I can't do this. I don't want to throw this, I don't want to throw this. This is fine for me to throw, because it's kind of sushi. Oh, you know what? You know what's kind of cute here? Is that it's time for backdoor all simples, maybe? Like, if we draw into a 6 of circles, we might be able to get into an all simple situation. Yusong, how have you been doing today? Hang on, before I even tell you how I've been doing lately, it's not even just today. It's been a while. Hang on, I'm never discarding this. This is a kiss of death right here. I want to thank Unformed Delta and Tellurian Will for dropping the Twitch subscriptions even when I wasn't streaming as well. Thank you so much. I've still been streaming, so I think I've been able to thank every single person. But I know that that's probably not true. So if I've missed being able to thank you, please forgive me. Send me a ping on Discord. Just straight up DM me if you want the shout. I know not everyone, because sometimes I get shy in other people's chats. I don't want the spotlight on me. But anyway. Please forgive me if I've somehow missed it. See, this is I didn't want to throw the 6 of characters. It's not that I knew for a fact that 6 of characters would have dealt me in. It's just that there was just no information that it was safe, and there's no point that this hand made it into Tenpai for something valuable, you know. So I'm okay with letting that one slide. Rylord opened up their hand. Maybe they were going for something nice. Maybe they had a triplet of the East Wind, which was also the door of that round. Left Lord also didn't want to roll over and die, evidently, with that 6 of characters push. Yusong, how are you doing? I'm doing okay. How is the break at large? The break at large, hang on. I mean, this is a weird one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is technically 5 shapes, but I just like don't like some of the shapes that they're putting down. Like, I just don't like this 9 of circles. Because, well, we're going to single tile York it for the 8 of circles. I don't know. It's early on. Let me keep these other tiles. And I think by discarding the 9 of circles, we can still accept the 8 of circles. Audio-only listeners, we just drew into another 9 of circles immediately after I discarded the first. Oh, no, I missed you too, Mahjong Soul. I missed you too. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's good, right? That's kind of good. That's kind of nasty with it. I mean, this is okay. What do we want to see? We want to see a tile that sticks to this 7 of characters or this 3 of circles. By the way, I'm immediately running out of immediately running out of time with the timer. We got to be a little bit more careful about that. Sure, now we're one tile away from Tenbai. Riichi, Pinfu, 1 DZ. This is beautiful. Left Lord is going to pawn the green dragon and cut 1 Dora, so they're probably doing something with it, right? They probably got something going on in their hand. I'm telling you right now, no matter how we get into Tenbai, there is nothing on God's green earth that will prevent me from smashing the like and subscribe button. Like, I think I'm chasing Riichi here no matter what. I have a perfect Ishanten. Pair, double-sided weight, Omega Chunk, which is a pair with a double-sided weight stable to it. So no matter what tile that we draw to get into Tenpai, we're going to be able to end on a double-sided banger. So this is good. Riichi, 1 Dora, and probably Pinfu. Probably Pinfu. There's a weird situation where we can draw into like a 1 of bamboo or a 7 of circles, and then it will no longer be Pinfu. But most likely, we'll get something nice here. We'll hopefully be able to call Riichi. At least see the you know. At least see the orange pixels of the Riichi button. Now, this is a little bit of a stinker. Right Lord calls Riichi first. How do I feel about throwing 7 of circles? I mean, this could have come from a 5, 5, 6 shape, so I don't love that idea. A crossword is not gonna roll over and die. Oh, am I gonna roll over and die? Oh man, am I seriously about to roll over? I mean, it's not like I have any safe tiles to work with here. I'm still 2 tiles away from Tenbai. By the way, I got a 6, 7, 8 Sun Chokler in this hand. Catch me outside. How about that? Like, that's kind of interesting to think about. White Dragon is probably okay. Oh my god. How did this happen? How did we get into this situation? I mean, that's not a bad chi necessarily. Yusong, I'm begging you to do something with this hand. Okay, it's a pawn from left lord. At least they don't have 3 big dragons. I have nothing. I have none safety left beef. I have none safety left beef. I just threw a 7 of circles for fun. Rylord is gonna sumo, and that's an image that we're gonna want to hide. And they're gonna win this one. And they have a million Dora and they have a million red 5s. Riichi, sumo, Tanya, San Chokler. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Can we chill? Holy moly, it's a buy, man. All right, at least wait, we don't pay out the dealer penalty, right? Yeah. Left Lord is on the someone is on the hook. A crossword is on the hook for the dealer penalty. They paid out what, $8,000 just for the joy of logging onto Mahjong Soul today. This is a really interesting hand. I think we gotta go for it, right? We have so many bamboozler shapes that it feels like we gotta go for the half flush or nay, the full flush in the bamboo. This is nasty. This is a really good hand. I would definitely chi into 7 of bamboo. I would definitely chi into 2 of bamboo. We draw into a north wind. Okay, sure. I'm not gonna. Hey, what do you think? I'm a freaking liar? I'm not a freaking liar. I'm gonna chi into the 2 of bamboo. 7 of bamboo is our next nut draw. I think. IMHO. If we draw into a north wind or a red DZ, that's fine, right? But we want the full flush. Full flush is 5 Han. Half flush is only 2 Han. Goku-san is Gohan. I mean, it's okay. We could get like a prevalent wind in there to bolster the value of our hand. And it's still not bad, but I would love to draw into like a 4 of bamboo or like another 8 of bamboo. There's some weird. Whoa, that's so good. That's genuinely so good. Hang on, now what the frick do I even do with this hand? Do I still chi into a 7? I don't think that's that bad. It's pretty dumb, but like, hey, have you met me? Like that seems like an okay decision. Oh! Okay. I'm just gonna be real with you right now. I have no idea what gets me into Tenpai. Hang on. 9 of bamboo does, right? Because it'll be like 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. And then we'll be double-sided York in it. For a 5 of bamboo or an 8 of bamboo. And if that's the case, then 6 of bamboo also gets us there. 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. And then we'll be single tile York in it for an 8 of bamboo. So 8 of bamboo also gets us there. And I think 5 of bamboo also gets us there. So a bunch of... It's a little bit of a weird situation, but this is full flush, 1 DZ. It's a Hanemon, so guaranteed 12K. And we could get into, we can't get the red 5. The red 5 is the Dora indicator, frick. But we could get another Dora or something freaky like that. That would also feel good. We can't pawn that because if we pawn that, then this tile is stranded forever. I don't think that we want that. I think that's one of the few tiles that we actually can't accept. Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game? Thank you so much for asking. How was the break? It's okay. I don't think I think a lot of the break, and this is at least a good lesson that was learned. Holy moly. This is still just Hanemon, right? Yeah, full flush, Dora. I'm so sorry, right, Lord? I'm so sorry. But like, also you're in the lead. And also, it's pretty freaking obvious what I'm going for. I'm not, but they might have a good reason for pushing for it, right? There's no indication that I'm in Tenpai necessarily. Usually when someone's in Tenpai with a full flush, they'll start discarding bamboo tiles, and that's when you know to really, like, you know, tighten up. Like that's the holy. I mean, this is a good situation. Grab a bucket and a mop. This is a good A-word hand. This is nice. We got 2 Dora and 1 red 5. The rest of our hand is a little bit awkward. Like, I won't lie to you. A lot of these middle weights, not a huge fan of that, but you never know, right? Pinfu comes to those who believe in Pinfu, and I believe in Pinfu 1000%. A lot of the break was spent with just me sweating. Am I making good use of this break? And so as a result, a lot of days were just kind of like spent, I wouldn't say the most productive rest, but that's kind of an oxymoron, right? Like just on the couch watching true crime documentaries on YouTube. I watched a lot of documentaries about missing flights. That was very scary. I shouldn't have done that because that's just like I don't know. It's just a very freaky thing to watch. And so you ever watch a you ever watch a YouTube true crime documentary about a missing flight, and then you watch it too late at night, and then you're too scared to go to bed? Yeah, that's what I spent my break doing. Yusong, that's what you spent your break doing? We're never letting you take another break again. You did not use it well. Yeah, I know, dude. I'm upset about that too. I'm upset about that too. Okay, well, Left Lord called Riichi. I'm in the dealer's seat. This is a weird one. Like, it's not like we have that many save tiles, right? Green DZ, probably fine. Probably fine. Anything else? 8 of circles, probably fine. They could have 7 of circles really early on. So the likelihood that they broke that off of a 6-7-7 is really low, right? Because you would want to keep an awesome 6-7-7 shape for as long as humanly possible. Now, here's a messed up thing, is that I don't want to discard the 8 of circles. But I don't want to discard this, because if you have a 7-8 in your hand, which you are likely going to want to keep because it allows you to accept the Dora tile, then it's going to be the best day of your life and the worst day of mine. This could have been a 7 pair hand, but I don't know. Look, folks, this is a grave reminder, or a sincere reminder, not a grave reminder. This is some vestiges of the true crime documentaries that I've been watching. Look, folks, we're in first place right now. Even if Love Lord Sumo's a Mongon, we're not going to be, like, thrilled, but we're still going to be okay. And I think our hand is, albeit good, don't get me wrong, it's not that good, okay? It's not that good. So we're not gonna go for it. I will say, it's getting a little bit hairy, okay? No, it's not. We can cut 4 of circles. They're not waiting with a 2-3, they're not waiting with a 5-6. It's inside Suji, baby. Not the safest style. They could have a 5. They could have what, a 3-5 or something freaky like that. But as far as tiles go, I think this one's gonna be fine. Watched a lot of true crime documentaries. Yeah. So a lot of the break was spent being like, am I making the most of this? Which is not the way that you want to do it. But hey, lesson learned for next time, right? Just like try to take that pressure off of your shoulders, and then just do whatever. Or the next time that I take a break, I think this is a good takeaway. I need to schedule things for myself. So that I fill it with, so that I just fill it with reasons to get out of the house that aren't Trader Joe's. Now, don't get me wrong, love a Trader Joe's, but like, you know, fill it with something a little bit more, like nourishing to the heart and the soul. And I don't really know what that means. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, Yusong, you could be in time. No, I can't. There's only 4 tiles left. I'm sorry to crush your dreams like that, but no, I'm not going to. Oh, Yusong, the 7 pairs meme. I'm not risking it all for 7 pairs. 1 tile left in the game. Should I have risked it for 7 pairs? Confirmation bias Connor be like, no, we didn't even get it. We should have maybe toughed it out. Left Lord in Tenpai, 7 pairs. Single tile Yorking it for the red 5 of circles. Or for a 5 of circles. Hey, perfectly fine hand. They got there way faster than we did. All right, this hand is not bad, right? Hopefully our nut draw is just 8 of bamboo followed by 7 of characters, and then we're in Tenpai. Riichi Pinfu, nothing. Riichi Pinfu 1 Dora, right? You can't ignore the fact that the 7 of characters, which we definitely need to complete this hand, is the Dora tile, so that's gonna be nice. It was okay. I did a lot of good. Yeah, and this is how I knew that even though I don't think that I made, you know, the most of every possible minute and every possible second, this is how I knew that it was still probably a good thing that I took the break. I didn't do a lot of crying, but I did some crying, and it was like, look, people are gonna think that crying is a bad thing. Every time I've cried recently, it has been like a glorious feeling. Like every time that you cry, it means that you're actually moving through something instead of like going one step closer into the manosphere. You know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, oh, at least you're trying to move through something instead of just like not feeling anything for forever and ever. You know? I started crying because in one of these oh well, I don't know if I want to tell you the reason. It's a little too real, but now I've started saying it. Okay, I guess I'll tell you. It's okay. I mean, it's just a really honest thing. So again, you know, a breakup happened, I want to say like 3 months ago at this point. We were together for a long time. A breakup happened. Do I want to keep this? I mean, this is like, we could maybe go for a Tanya Terry situation if I do this. It's just a simply valueless Tanya Terry situation. Anyway, the true crime documentarian was, you know, they were talking about like they were just making a very poetic analogy to like, oh, did you know that like swans only have one mate their entire lives? They're really loyal creatures. And I was washing the dishes as I was listening to this true crime documentary, started crying. Not because I was like, oh my god, swans. I mean, that's not a bad reason. Like, I don't know. Like, random things are just sometimes moving. You know what I mean? It's like, that's not a bad... There's no just thing as a good or a bad reason to cry. At least in my humble opinion. IMHO. Right Lord is going to call Riichi. God damn. Okay. I mean, it's a dealer Riichi. I don't want them to win, right? We're competing with Right Lord for first place, the fate of the universe. I still want to stay fighting a little bit. I don't know how... okay, we might be able to get there. 5 of bamboo followed by like 8 of bamboo. Ugh. Red Dragon is probably fine. I just don't want to like... So I want someone else to do it first. I don't want to be the first. Like, dealing in with a Red Dragon feels so bad. You know what I mean? Dealing in with an honor tile just feels so bad. That's not a good reason to lay down and fold every single... time that you have an honor tile. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, well, if we get into Tenpai, it's Riichi, Pinfu, Tanyo, maybe. So if we get into yeah, sure. I mean, if I don't call Riichi here, one of Circles is extremely likely to come out. And so I don't want to... Oh my god. And so I don't want anyone else to play safe around. It's just Riichi, Pinfu, right? I don't like, this isn't... I don't really want to risk it that bad, and I don't want to draw any attention to me. So while everyone else is still focused on Right Lord... Oh no, I have nothing safe. Well, at this point, it's like Lamau, right? Just kind of Lamau with it. I mean, you gotta be third person chasing Riichi. POV, you're the third person to call Riichi this round. Stefan voice, this game of Riichi Mahjong has everything. Chasing Riichi, Pinfu. Ah! I cut the Dora and it was fine. Oh, so everyone's got garbage? Everybody in the club has just straight up garbage? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh! This is unbelievable. This is just straight up unbelievable. Oh, my God. That's disgusting. And I get Tanya. Riichi, Pinfu, Tanya. That's so gross. Wait, we did not. We deserve to lose this one hard. I don't think Maka's going to like that chasing Riichi. Chasing Riichi... What? Oh, around with this. East 4, repeat 1. But here's the thing. I think that being the third person to call chasing Riichi, that's just something that's fun to do. And I don't know. I just like doing that. There will probably be times where I don't do that. Like, you know, never say never. Only a Sith always calls chasing Riichi. But more often than not, I just think that it's really fun. So... It's very chaotic, and then at that point, like 2 other players can't play defense, so you're probably you got a good likelihood to win it all. Anyway, she was saying this thing about swans, and then I just started crying as I was doing the dishes, because I was like, oh my god, like I don't know. I thought about a lot of my upbringing, and I was like, I don't know if I know what a healthy relationship looks like. Like I just don't know if it's ever been like clearly. Model for me, and maybe it has, and maybe I haven't perceived it. Like I just don't want to throw shade for the sake of throwing shade, but it's like I just started crying because I was like, oh no, like am I broken? And you know, I'm doing, and then I started laughing because I was still doing the dishes, and I was like, what the hell am I still doing the dishes for? So And then I didn't want to touch like my like ear pod with soapy hands, so I just like it was just like everything happening at the same time. But that was good because then afterwards, because had I not cried, I think I would have moved on in life, being like, oh yeah, I am broken. But then the crying is good because you're just like, no. Afterwards, you're like, okay, well, I got that out of my system. I don't think so. You know what I mean? Like, just because that wasn't modeled, it's just like you can be sad about that. And like you should let yourself feel sad about that. And you probably are okay still. Like, even if that is true, you're probably still chilling. You know what I mean? I didn't say chilling to myself. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that either. But I was like, you're probably still okay, Yusong. Like, that's absolutely fine. So that was good. And that's how I realized, like, you know what? Even if this break, ooh, this hand is nasty. This is a Riichi, Pinfu, Red 5 Dora, hopefully. So our nut draw is either 6 of characters or 7 of characters. We draw into a pair and then we get to call Riichi. Another nut draw is 8 of is the Dora tile. And if we draw into the Dora tile, there's no shot that I'm calling Riichi. We don't need to. Pinfu, Dora, Red 5. That's a 7,700 point banger if I Ron the pants off of somebody else. I don't need to call Riichi to make it 8,000. You know what I mean? Like, the difference between a 7,700 point 8, holy moly. The difference between, and now no matter what I draw into, I probably don't call Riichi. Pinfu, Red 5 Dora. This is a 7,700 point banger. If I call Riichi, Pinfu, Red 5 Dora, right? 400, 7,700 points. If I call Riichi for guaranteed 500, 8,000. I just don't want to do that. And now we ruin someone's life. And now we genuinely ruin someone's life. And this is, honestly, other people have done this to us as well. So, like, we should take note of this. Like, if we're this evil, other people also have the capacity to be this evil, right? So yeah, I'm sorry, Right Lord. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I'm genuinely sorry. But, like, we should, if 12 discards in, even way before this, 9 discards in, someone could be Dama 10 for a 7,700 point banger, right? So we should be careful about situations like this, especially when you, like, if POV, you're Right Lord. If you're Right Lord and you don't see any Red 5s and you don't see any Dora, it's likely that someone's trying to ruin your life with them. It's just the law of the jungle in the Jade Room. So that was an awesome hand. It was definitely an awesome hand. We want to try to keep our lead. I'm getting very excited right now, but we want to still play really good, responsible Mahjong for the rest of this game. We still need to make it through South 2, South 3, and South 4. I mean, you have to be a pretty, like, I think we're okay to pawn that, right? It's Seat Wind and Prevalent Wind for us. It's a 2-Han banger. Now we can freely start pawning and cheeing up a Storm. Okay, sure. 2-4-6 shape and a 5-7-9 shape. Yusong, what's your pair going to be? Probably the 9 of characters, right? Probably the 9 of characters. It's a little bit awkward if we end up waiting for the 6 and the 9, as there's only one copy of the 9 of characters left, but that's okay. I tried to do some movie watching. I was like, oh, you know, maybe if you're just going to be on the couch the whole time, maybe you should watch some movies. At least then you could participate in some cultural discourse or whatever. POV, you're Yusong trying to blend in with everyone else. Maybe then you could participate in some conversations. Okay, Right Lord calls Riichi, and for that reason, Sharks, like, I'm out, right? We have 3 safe tiles. We're not the dealer seat. If Right Lord summos a Mongon, so be it. Like, Left Lord pays out the dealer penalty. We're not even that upsetty spaghetti that they're getting 8,000 points. Like, we have enough of a buffer where 8,000 points is fine. If they do that like 2 or 3 times, then we're gonna have some problems. I mean, we're 1 tile away from Tenpai still. Like, I need, okay, Right Lord's gonna sumo, and it probably, okay, the character flashes across the screen, probably a Mongon. Yeah, this looks, oh my god, no, this is maybe more. This is, oh, it's not Sanshokler, luckily. It's 3, 4, 5 in the character suit. I know you can't really see it right now, but it's just, I can't show you what's on the left. I don't know. It's just, you can download the game. Good hand, right? Good hand. Genuinely a good hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we squint, it's maybe 4 shapes. A little bit unlucky with the 1F circles, but we're okay with that. I tried watching the movie, and none of these movies are like current, but that's okay. There's no law that says I have to watch current movies. So I was watching a lot of like video essays about Bong Joon-ho's Parasite. It's a great movie. I really like that movie, and I was like, oh right, Bong Joon-ho released a new movie, like a newer movie after Parasite. Took a few years for it to come out. Mickey 17. So I started watching. Whoa, holy smokes. Okay. 55 Dora, 55 burgers. What is this? Just Tanyao? Like, yeah, right? This is fine, probably. It's awkward if we draw into 8 of circles, but kind of like anything else, we're okay to just start cheating. I mean, this is a dealer seat. We might be able to kill someone here, right? Tanyao, yeah, I think this is fine. Tanya 3 Dora red 5. This is 12,000 points. So it's not enough to destroy someone, but if we get one more red 5, then it is enough to destroy, right? Tanya 3 Dora red 5. That's a dealer Hanemon. How much is that? Dealer Hanemon is 18,000. They shouldn't have put this into the game, because now I'll just refer to this instead of actually memorizing anything. This is a curse of convenience. I was gonna say the fate of Ophelia. I don't know why. It's just a Taylor Swift song. I watched a video essay about that too. I watched a lot of video essays. Anyway, I was like, oh right, there's a new movie, Mickey 17. I tried watching it. It was just a little too intense for me. I don't know how to describe it. Hang on. I can be in Tenpai. I just have to cut a Dora in order to do so. I think that's probably fine. I think that's genuinely fine. Like, I don't hate this position at all. If I draw into 6 of characters, aren't I kind of chilling here? This is Tanya Dora red 5. This is still, if I round someone, it's either an 11,000 point banger or like a 12,000 point banger. I think. I'm just gonna be real with you. I think. And it's a little random, the tiles that we're waiting for, but they don't have to be, right? If we draw into a 6 of characters, we get to wait on the 5 and the 8 instead. If we draw into a 4 of bamboo, it's a little bit awkward, right? It's a triple-sided banger. We can wait for the 2, the 5, or the 8, but we're in Firth in jail. So I think that even if we draw into the 4 of bamboo, we don't keep the 4 of bamboo. That's just me, though. You might enjoy the dark art of Furten, but me personally, I'm just trying to ron someone and trying to keep this game schmoovin'. Again, trying to amass as many points as possible. I tried watching Mickey 17. You know, there's like this I took like a screenwriting class in college, so I'm basically an expert, right? No, obviously not. But I'm not saying like I know better than anyone. No, I don't have an Oscar. Like, I genuinely don't. And it's like, oh, everyone's a critic. Yeah, I'm really not coming at this from a place of like, oh, I know better. The thing that resonated with me, or what watching this movie like dug up for me, is this idea that the screenwriting professor imparted on all of us, which is just like, make sure to make people laugh before you make them cry, right? Like, make people laugh before, like, if you just start with a really, really sad thing, it's like intense, and it's just jarring, you know, in a way that's like, maybe we're not ready for that. But if you can make people laugh at first and then hit them with like an emotional gut punch later, then you're in there, you know, you're delivering some good cinema, as it were. Like an emote on Twitch. Okay, I'm cutting some risky tiles, but I have I have a really valuable hand here, so I think we gotta go for. I mean, we don't have to go for it. We're like in the lead, even if we just let this round come and go without anything, without even being in Tenpai. I think we're just straight up chilling there. 3 copies of the 3 of Bamboo are gone. How many copies of the 4 of Bamboo? 3 copies of the 4 of Bamboo are gone. Someone could still have a 3/4 in their hand, but it's just, I guess, a little unlikely. This is pretty spicy. I don't know if I want to be here right now. Wow, this tile is for sure gonna deal into someone. If I have to deal, maybe I deal into an 8/9 instead, and I don't give someone Tanyao. Yeah, it's okay. Maybe that's okay. We're still in Tenpai. I don't even know if I want to. There would have been the Ron. Okay. A crossword is gonna chi. Maybe I don't even want to be in Tenpai anymore, right? Like, that's kind of nasty to think about. Yeah, because I think we just want to keep the game schmoovin' to South 4, right? I think we're okay with that. Could have very easily stayed in Tenpai. I'm not sure what the right move is here. If we had all the time in the world, I'd be like, yeah, no, let me stay in Tenpai for as long as. Oh my god, I can just do it right now. I guess this is fine. This is fine. No, I mean, last tile I can technically win from under the Bazinga or whatever, under the river, under the sea, under the Bazinga is truly next level cursed. Okay, I guess I'm repeating. I'm bouncing on it in a way that lets me repeat the dealer's seat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. Ugh. I think I gotta play this one normal. I'm genuinely sorry. I have to play this one normal, just because I don't think 13 Orphans. I mean, we do want the game to keep moving along, but like I don't. Yeah, maybe I should have not stayed in Tenpai there, because we just want to win quickly, and now we're further away from South Fort, but we're 1,500 points, or we're 1,000 points richer, right? So it's not nothing necessarily in this hand. I mean, they could absolutely get there. If I call Riichi and I'm double pair Yorking it for the one at Bamboo or the Nolan Northwind, like that's fine. Nolan Northwind is really nice. It's probably going to come out if we call Riichi. We might be able to. I mean, hey, you know, we could think about it as this. If we repeat enough times in the dealer seat, we might be able to just destroy someone, like obliterate someone's point into smithereens, and that's also another way of ending the game. Fair. And so I thought Mickey 17. Oh, okay. And now we're going to fold, right? Oh. And now I'm going to huge fold. I'm going to Gigantamax fold. The reason I hesitated there, I'll tell you in a second. But anyway, I tried watching Mickey 17. It was just too intense at the start. Like, don't get me wrong, there were comedic elements, but it still just started like way too intense for me. Like all of a sudden, and I think other people liked the movie. Other people also had mixed reviews about the movie. I'm not trying to say that this is universal, but like. For me, it was just like, oh, okay. Like, I like that the movie took big swings, you know? At least, like, you're trying to say something. At least it's just not another, like, cookie cutter, whatever. Like, you made big swings. You're swinging not to get on base, but to, like, go for a homer. And, like, I appreciate that. I just think that it started a little too intense. And you know me, I'm a freaking baby. So it might just be my babiness threshold that's preventing me from enjoying the movie. That's also very possible. It's also extremely possible. One tile away from Tenpai. Can I just be real with you? I'm out. So I saw a reason I laughed before saying Gigantamax folding. It's because someone linked me to a blog post that had been written where someone else analyzed my Mahjong gameplay, and in the blog post. Hang on. I was described as the guy who plays Mahjong with Northern Line, and I was like, okay, hang on, that is true, but did you have to say it like that? Like, you can just say Yusong. You can just say Yusong. You can just say Yusong. Riichi Mahjong, content creator, streamer, whatever. It's like, you might know him from play. I don't know. It was, and that's fine, right? It's all frail ego alert. And the only reason why I'm bringing this up to you is because later it goes on to say, like, you know, I've been more accustomed to watching this player whose name is written in Japanese, so it was strange going to watch a middling player, and I was like, a middling player? Like, I know that's what I am, right? Like, I'm not, wow, single tile Yorkin for the one of, that's a bold chasing Riichi. That weight gets so much better. You had 9 characters in your hand moments ago. Yeah, that's a triple-sided banger. I don't know. I don't really know what happened there. I feel like there's better ways to do that. I took one screenwriting class in college. Let me explain to you what you should have done with your Riichi Mahjong hand. This hand is good. Maybe Tanya if we get freaky with it, but if we don't get freaky with it, just a hand that goes, you know? This is genuinely not bad. Probably the 5 of Bamboo or the 4 of Circles ends up being our pair. This time we have another 8-9 in the character suit, but it's not that valuable. It's kind of a stinky shape in the sense that, the 7 of characters is not the door this time. We're still, are we? No, we're 2 tiles away from Tenpai. What do I want to draw into? Show me like another 2 of characters. 6 of characters is not bad. Now we can guarantee ourselves, Tanya. I'll promise you this. Like a Coldplay lyric from the song Sparks. I chi into 7 of characters. And then we'll figure it out. And then everything will come out in the wash. Yo, 5-6 goes wild. 5-6 goes wild. There's even like a San Shokler somewhere in this hand. Like a 5-6-7 mixed triple Z with a middling player. Look, that's very creative. Like I'm not, one tile away from Tenpai. Really, really good. 3-4-5, 4-5-6. And so I haven't read the whole thing. But, oh, frail ego alert. Look, I don't know why, but the phrasing of it is just like, I don't mind. Like, so many people have been like, hey, Yusong, found the channel after watching you play with NL. Really have been enjoying my time recently. Et cetera, right? Like, and that's awesome. Like, that is so cool. It's so wonderful. And there's like, I don't want to say nice, but like okay ways to say that. The 1-2 punch of, oh yeah, the guy you probably know that occasionally plays Mahjong with NL. He's kind of a middling player. Okay, to each his own. I'm not trying to take away like someone's right to personal, like free speech. And then I was like scrolling through it, and then I saw that they used like, and this I felt bad for. Oh, we might be able to win this hand. 4 of circles being safe is genuinely hilarious. Like that's amazing. How many 4s are visible? All of them. No one can have a 3-4 in their hand. I'm totally willing to shove a 2 of characters here. 2 of circles here. I feel bad for our crossroad. I think they must have had 3 Dora or something, or they were just done with this game. They opened their hand, so it couldn't have been. It couldn't have been for a cheap reason. I think they had 2 to 3 Dora, or I mean, or like a gazillion red 5s. Oh, it's South 4 repeat. Okay, I mean this is also okay. North seat. North wind is our seat wind. Fortunately, it doesn't look like we're gonna get it. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, and then later they was like, they were like, now when this streamer talks about quote unquote Gigantamax folding, and I was like, okay, that's my bad. That's genuinely my bad. I've done irreparable damage to the English speaking Riichi Mahjong community. Like that's, no one should be saying that. I shouldn't even be saying that. Like that you know, I am a middling player, and people only know me from Northern Line. Like I hope, like, frail ego jokes aside, I hope that you can tell that all of this is in jest. Like, none of this is that serious. I'm flattered more than anything that someone's taking the time to watch a video and write about, you know, my Riichi Mahjong gameplay, as shoddy as it might be sometimes. So that was very funny. So anyway, but I'm not, look, I'm just stuck here. I have to keep saying Gigantamax folding. Why? Because I don't know anything else, okay? I grew up, saw my father did it, saw my father's father did it. Neither of them had a good model for romantic relationships, and they ended up saying Gigantamax folding. And that's the unbreaking cycle about all of this. Tried watching Mickey 17. I didn't finish the movie, which sounds like an intense condemnation, but it's really just, hang on. I don't want to deal into this. 3 copies of the 2 of characters are visible. I kind of ran out of safe tiles real fast. So, we gotta figure something else out here, fam. Green DZ is probably okay. I mean, it's definitely okay. But then afterwards, again, the same problem. It's like, we ran out of safe tiles real quick. We're just hoping to draw into garbage. I mean, 1 of circles is technically garbage. At least we know that a crossroad can't be on a double pair weight, right? Legally, they can't have a pair of this and a pair of something else. Sure, I'll trust Suji against my better judgment. They cut 4 of bamboo, meaning that they're not waiting with a 5-6 of bamboo. They could have an 8-9, but we see 3 of the 9s. Probably safe as far as things go. 8 of bamboozlers. I'm just gonna go with a terminal tile. If we deal in, at least we don't give them Tanya, right? Like that's the thinking there. There is occasionally thinking that happens on this channel. I know. And now we're just like, it's getting a little messy. Me 3 white claws in. It's getting a little messy. Left Lord is going for something. Left Lord must have something good, right? What's the door? It's the south wind. That's so spicy. That's like freaking unbelievably spicy. Because if Left Lord has red 5, prevalent wind 3 Dora. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, but you might deal in here. Wow. 7-9. Very unlikely, right? We saw 3 of the 9s. But this, I don't know if you can call Riichi with this hand. Like, even if you win with this hand, it's not enough to overtake anyone. I think this is a hand where you have to like wait a little bit. Like, even if you waited a little bit, at least it's Riichi Tanyao, and then you can hit 1 Oradora. Like, Riichi Tanyao, like, you just need a little bit more value. I took 1 screenwriting class. Let me explain to you what you did wrong with your Riichi Mahjong hand. Anyway, yeah. But I watched a lot of other movies as well. And by a lot, I just mean like one more. Here's the messed up part. We got an S, by the way, not even an S minus. That's kind of heat right there. Chasing Riichi. I just want to see. Yeah, I just want to see how they liked that, because I'm Chaos Gremlin. You know, like this is a very chaotic thing to do. Was this 3-way chasing Riichi? No, but I'll tell you something. Like, there's no way Riichi here is right. There's no way Riichi here is right. We're just already in the lead, and then we ruin someone's life. Because I think that because of that, yeah, this evaluation is still so high. If we call Riichi here, there's no way. They just want to fold into the sunset forever and ever and ever. Maybe this still comes out, but it's too close to the Dora. It's way too spicy. Yeah, this was the round. So hang on. Yeah, A+. It's not S, but it's okay. Right Lord calls Riichi. We're kind of playing safe. You wanted me to cut another 7 of bamboo in an effort to continue Gigantamax folding. That's fair. It's absolutely fair. I cut the 3. I cut the 5. You don't want me to Riichi here, and I don't want to Riichi either. I was like, let's continue playing safe. Let's wait for the one of bamboozlers. Left Lord calls Riichi. I called Riichi, which was an unthinkable decision. But like, what do you like? This is only safe for 2 players. This is not safe for Left Lord. Oh, it kind of is. We see 3 copies of the 6. So it's like really not that likely that Left Lord has a 5-6 in their hand. But I wanted to call Riichi because we're getting down with it. And it's amazing that we win this one. And then it's amazing that this doesn't deal in, that this doesn't deal in. And then these are all like really live and dangerous tiles. What are people waiting with here? Left Lord waiting for a 5. Yeah, you're waiting for tiles around the Dora, not the Dora itself. Okay, that's terrifying. Genuinely terrifying. And then Right Lord waiting for double-sided York in it. That's fine. These are good hands. I mean, I got a double-sided banger too, right? Wow, that is wild. I also just need to show you this for educational purposes. There's no way this Riichi call was correct, because even if you Riichi call here, you don't have enough value. You genuinely don't have enough value. You have to go for something else like Tanya. And with this hand, it's not impossible to get there. You're really, really close. You're really, really close to just getting back into Tenpai again, right? If you cut this and then you draw into what? Like a 6 of circles, you're in Tenpai. It's Riichi Tanya. It's not a Pinfu necessarily because you're waiting for your pair, but like you can't call this Riichi. You need at least a direct hit Mongon on Right Lord. Direct hit Mongon on Left Lord won't even do nothing for you. So you need all the firepower that you can get. And then like if you then draw into the Southwind, like I hate to say it, but you're never allowed to let this go. You need the value here. So you have to call like Riichi Sumo Dora, something wild like that. Like this is just not good enough. And then the Ron here, like the Ron can't even be that good as well. It's just 51 to 48. Yeah, because you need 2 Oradora. Riichi 2 Oradora. That doesn't even do it. Oh my god. Even Maka's just like, okay, do the mercy kill. And then there was another chasing Riichi. There was a sumo on the 1 of characters, right? This was wild to me. How did this happen? This is a good Riichi. This is a good Riichi. It's Pinfu. Oh, all the 3s are gone? So you can only win off of the 6 or the 9? That's still not bad. I guess you just maybe don't want to chase. I mean, they cut a 1 and a 2 early. They could just have a 4-5 and they're getting rid of like a really redundant shape. That's fair. But if that's the case, I would probably cut the 2 first, right? It's a little bit more spicy. I don't know. I'm okay with, yeah. I probably would have YOLO sent it. I mean, you're playing for, say, I don't know. Left Lord was a really nice hand though. Like Riichi, we obviously don't know this, but you know, triple-sided banger, not bad at all. And then they end up actually hitting the sumo. I guess their thinking is that all the 3s are gone, so some dope is gonna end up cutting 1 of characters because they see that all the 3 of the 3 of characters are gone. I don't hate that. You know, at least there's some thinking there. At least that's we can't know exactly what's in their mind, but that's probably my guess. Folks, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you like this song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel a lot. I stream on Twitch and on YouTube Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 3 p.m. Pacific. I'll only dual stream on YouTube when I'm playing Mahjong, so you can keep your eyes and ears peeled for that if you're interested. That's linked down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our Patreon, which is the best way to support me, and our VOD channel, in case you can't ever make it live. Until next time, please burp. Please take care of yourself. Please be kind to yourself. And I'll talk to you soon, okay? Peace.